As a man, you want to live a life true to yourself. You want to live a life on your terms. You want to explore the fullest of your potential that you already feel is inside of you. And the way that I phrase this in my own life is, what am I capable of in this world? What am I capable of in my health and fitness, in my relationships, in my career? And I want to explore the fullest of this question. So if I look at my health and fitness, I'm training for the one-arm handstand, but I don't want to just do a one-arm handstand. I want to develop circus level mastery in hand balancing. And a goal like that really stretches me. Now I get to see what I'm made of. Now I get to see how far can I take this thing. And this type of question and this type of principle is something you want to apply to all areas of your life, to all your goals, all these situations. And when you're on this journey of becoming the man that you know you could be, of realizing your potential, the journey of self-discovery, of self-improvement, there are so many things that you could focus on to improve and to grow and to change. But I would say that there is only one skill that has the biggest impact on your progress. And the skill that you must learn is becoming comfortable being uncomfortable. And you've heard it before. This is not rocket science, as in the growth that you're looking for is outside of your comfort zone, or the breakthroughs that you're looking for, the change is on the other side of fear. Like, we intellectually understand these things. As in, I need to lean into my fear. I need to step outside of my comfort zone. But are you doing this on a daily basis? Are you taking these type of actions on a daily basis? Because what I see with most men that I talk to is they are looking too far ahead in the future. They're looking at, when they think about stepping outside of their comfort zone, they think about the big leaps of faith, the big decisions that completely change their life, moving to a different country, starting their business. And yes, these things are very important. This could be one way of stepping outside of your comfort zone, but there is also so much gold right in front of you on a daily basis. All these moments where you could lean into your fear, lean into discomfort, lean into your edge. Because in all these moments, all these little moments, you develop yourself into the man that you know you could be. But are you even aware of all of these situations? And this is also what I want to share with you in this video, all these examples and all these situations that you might be avoiding right now, but that are actually giving you an opportunity for huge growth and breakthroughs. Because by looking too far ahead into the future, you miss all the gold that's right in front of you. So I want to bring all of that gold into your awareness right now so that you can make a powerful decision moving forward. Because it needs to be in your awareness first, where you might be avoiding things that could create a huge breakthrough for you in your life. And this is where you have the opportunity to step outside of your comfort zone on a daily basis. And this is also where you develop the skill in general of becoming comfortable being uncomfortable. Because you need to put yourself in these situations consistently. And this is where eventually you get to a point where something that used to cripple you completely when it comes to the fear now is second nature to you. And that's the thing that starts happening if you do this consistently. The accumulation of these actions, the development of this skill creates that situation for you, whereas something that used to cripple you right now is just normal to you. So that's the place where you want to get to. So first, to just quickly touch upon the comfort zone. Because when you hear stepping outside of your comfort zone, what does this mean to you? Because most people, they give an answer. In my comfort zone means that things are comfortable, and outside of my comfort zone, that means that things are uncomfortable. So they base their comfort zone on the way that they feel. And I would argue that your comfort zone is not based on feelings. It is based on what is familiar to you. So your comfort zone is everything that you know, everything that is familiar to you, and stepping outside of your comfort zone means that you step into the unknown. Things are not predictable anymore. Things are uncertain and you don't know what's going to happen. So this is the thing that is unfamiliar to you, is outside of your comfort zone. So what this, for example, looks like is when you are in an abusive relationship. You could say, well, this relationship is uncomfortable because of the pain, because of the hurt. But I would argue that the abusive relationship, you choosing to stay in it, is your comfort zone. Because it is predictable. You know what is going to happen. You have a certain level of certainty. It is familiar to you. It is what you know. You stepping outside of that relationship, ending that relationship, that is stepping outside of the comfort zone. Because now things are unfamiliar and you don't know what is going to happen. So this is how you want to be thinking about your comfort zone. So let's get into some examples as well to bring those into your awareness so that you can make a powerful decision moving forward on a daily basis to lean into your fear. One of the first things that I want to share with you is setting a boundary or living in alignment with your standard. This is also how you could phrase it. So when you want to level up in life, you start to have different standards for your life because of the things that you're pursuing. So let's say that you want to take your health and fitness seriously. So now you are hanging out with your friends, but because of your tight schedule, you need to work out in the morning. Otherwise, you wouldn't have time for it. And your friends want to drink alcohol, or your friends want you to stay later. But you say, well, no, I want to take my health and fitness seriously. I want to go to bed early, wake up early so I can do my workout and I have all the energy for my workout. So now you are in a situation where something that you used to say yes to, now you have to set a boundary. Like, no, I'm not going to stay longer. No, I'm not going to be drinking alcohol because I want to be fit for my workout. But the thing is, are you setting the boundary? Are you living in alignment with a standard that you want to live by in your life? And these situations, they seem so small, but these are the ones that are challenging. These are the ones that determine if you become that version or not. Are you giving into the temptation of, yeah, the alcohol one night, what does it matter? So now you're diluting your own standard. You're diluting your own potential by just giving into, well, the group pressure maybe, or yeah, this is what I used to do. Oh, one drink, what does it matter? So these are the opportunities where you have to be firm and say, this is how I'm going to be living life. These are the standards that I'm going to be living by. If you don't accept these standards, then you are probably not meant to be in my life. Then this friendship is not working. If you are not supporting my goals and my dreams that I'm pursuing. So, and this is very uncomfortable to have these type of conversations with maybe your friends or your family because of the changes that you're making. But are you setting a boundary to live in alignment with your potential, with the man that you want to be? So that is one way of leaning into or stepping outside of your comfort zone, leaning into your fear, because you feel the resistance in your body. You feel the resistance with this idea of, oh, I don't know what my friends are going to be thinking of me. I don't want to have a conflict or anything. You want to be people pleasing. So these kind of tendencies, this is familiar, this is safe. Stepping outside of them, that is outside of your comfort zone. The next one is also related to this, which is diluting your truth. So when you look at conversations that you're having with the people around you, are you someone that is speaking his truth? So when you feel something is off, maybe when someone is having a conversation with you and they are confronting you with anything or they say something mean to you, do you feel, I actually want to set a boundary here? Or actually, I don't like this. I want to confront this person, or I want to share my truth that, hey, this was not nice, or this was painful. Are you speaking your truth, or are you diluting your truth? When someone says, let's do this, but you want to be doing that, but you don't want to have a confrontation, maybe with your relationship, are you speaking the truth, or are you diluting that truth? So this is such a powerful moment where you get the opportunity to lean into something that you're afraid of. When I talk to people and they have been through a coaching program or a training or a workshop or anything, and I said, oh, how was it? Or what did you create from it? And they said like, it wasn't that good. It wasn't that fun. I'm like, okay, did you tell the trainer? Did you tell the coach that you didn't create the results that you expected to create, or that you didn't get out of it that you wanted to get out of it? No, I can't be saying that. But that's your truth. Why don't you express your truth? Well, that would be so mean of me, or that would be so confronting. Are you someone that speaks his truth, or are you diluting your truth? Like, if you want to step outside of your comfort zone, you must be speaking your truth, not in a aggressive way to hurt people, but you can do it in a respectful way. And this might be scary because you feel, even thinking about these things, you feel your heart rate going up, you feel your palms getting sweaty. And these are the type of situations that you want to lean into. And how often does this happen? That you feel like, oh, I actually want to speak up, but I'm not going to say this. Or actually, this is what I'm feeling, or this is what I'm experiencing. Nah, I can't say this. It will be too hard, it will be too confronting, or whatever the case may be. So this is the second one, stepping outside of your comfort zone by speaking your truth. The third thing that you can do on a daily basis to step outside of your comfort zone is moving without having all the answers. And this one is probably one of the most common ones, because you want to have the certainty. So the certainty and the safety comes from preparation, doing research. Let me watch some content. Let me read some books. All of these things is what you start doing to create this pretending safety and certainty, because you want to feel in control. And the more that I know, the more that I can see, the more I feel in control. But the contradicting thing is, the more that you bring into your awareness, the more that you can see that you don't know yet and that you have no control over. So you try to control the uncontrollable, and now you feel out of control. So this is the contradicting thing where you actually want to be moving without having all the answers. If you see the first step, take it. Action breeds clarity. And through taking action, you will receive the next steps and the clarity that you're looking for. So this is a way of stepping outside of your comfort zone. Don't get into preparation mode. Don't get into research mode. Take action without having all the clarity. So what I did 2 days ago with a session of mine with a client, she wanted to start certain projects. She wanted to organize certain events, certain sessions. And instead of having her go into preparation mode in the session, I told her, do you know the people that you want to invite? Yes. What date do you want to start? Maybe I want to start this date. Okay, schedule this date in your calendar. Invite the people right now. That's it. Oh, but I need to prepare more. I need to know what I'm going to be doing in the session and all of these things. But what if the people say this? And all these questions start coming up. But you already know that you want to be doing this. Schedule a date, start to create. And you will create and learn as you go. And this is how you start to create momentum in your life. If you want to get into content creation, don't overthink it. Start creating videos. Create your first videos and you get to see, this is the style that I like. This is the style that I don't like. This is what I love to talk about. I don't like to be talking about this. Instead of trying to figure out all the content buckets and your style and branding and all of these things before you even posted your first video, move without having all the answers. Be courageous. This is how you become the man that you know you could be. It's all about courage, which is also the whole topic related to being comfortable, being uncomfortable. So that's how you develop the skill, moving without having all the answers. The fourth thing is asking for help. What I see with most men is that they are too afraid to ask for help. They don't want to be bothering people. They don't want to be seen as, I don't know this, or I don't want to be seen as weak, because asking for help is often associated with weakness. But I believe asking for help is actually very powerful because it puts you in a position where, of course, you can be served by someone. So you're actually giving someone a gift by asking for help. Because how does it feel when you are able to help someone? When you are able to give that gift to someone of, I can help you or I can solve this problem for you. You feel so good about yourself. You feel so valuable, because this is often how men associate help and their value. When I'm able to be of service or help someone, I am valuable as a human being. So this is a gift that you can give to someone else by asking for help. And what you can also see is when you try to figure everything out by yourself, how fast of a progress are you making? Like, you think you're going fast by yourself, but you are not. If you don't know something, are you asking for help? Are you asking for support? If you are learning a skill, are you asking for mentorship? Are you asking those type of questions? Because in these questions, you're putting yourself in an open situation and also a vulnerable situation to say, I don't know this. And that requires courage. I need help and support. That is courageous to be in a position like that. I want to do this together. I want to do this in a team. I want to build a strong support system around me. These type of questions, that is you stepping outside of your comfort zone. That is you opening up instead of feeling close and having to do everything by yourself and being in isolation. It is that exposure to different people, also being challenged by other people, asking for help. It's these type of things that you are leaning into uncomfortable situations, because it is uncomfortable to send someone that message. I still feel resistance to asking someone for help. But this is where, again, the growth is. I feel resistance. It feels uncomfortable. And of course, we don't want to rely on feelings, but I don't know what is going to happen. What will they think of me? These type of questions, because it's unfamiliar. If I am in control of every single thing, if I'm doing every single thing by myself, like, it is predictable. It is your comfort zone. That is the thing. But what about the outside influences that could show you things that you couldn't see before? But that's also unfamiliar, which is stepping outside of your comfort zone. That's what we're here for. That's what we're here to build and to do. So that's what you want to lean into as well. Ask for help consistently. But are you doing this when you look at your goals? When you look at all of your goals, are you doing things together, or are you doing things all by yourself? When I look at my one-arm handstand journey, I made more progress in the first 3 months when I was working with that trainer than I did in 2 years trying to figure it out by myself. I can speed up the progress so much by asking for help. And are you doing that as well? So again, you see how small these situations are. These are not big leaps of faith, big decisions that you're making. Like, these are things that you can do on a daily basis where you are consistently stepping outside of your comfort zone. And the other thing as well is that you can focus on is stopping with the things that you know you want to stop, that you want to quit. Because this is uncomfortable as well. If you have certain habits and addictions that you know that are not good for you, maybe it's social media, maybe it's smoking, maybe it's alcohol, maybe it's video games, whatever the thing is, maybe it's porn. It's, you know what you want to be stopping. How long have you been procrastinating on this? How long have you been avoiding this? Like, you already know the things that you must be doing to create a change, to become the man that you know you could be. You already know. If we would slow down right now in this, I would almost wanted to call it a session, in this moment, in this video. Is it really that you don't know what things you must focus on to create a change. It is in all these little habits. Maybe it's the binge watching. Whatever the thing is. Are you courageous enough to look at it and to take full responsibility and ownership, as in, I've been avoiding this for way too long. I know what I want to be stopping, and now I'm going to say enough is enough. Now I'm going to draw the line in the sand. From this moment forward, I'm going to live in alignment with a different standard that might be uncomfortable for me to live by, but this is the thing, again, that you want to lean into. What is going to happen when I stop this thing? I will feel all of these uncomfortable feelings. I will feel so much resistance. I will have this constant pull towards eating all of this food. I will have this constant pull towards smoking or video games or binge watching. Can you be with that uncertainty? Can you be in that unfamiliar situation? Because that's where the growth is. It's in these situations that you want to develop that level of competency and being comfortable, being uncomfortable. But you only get to develop the skill by putting yourself into that situation. So what are those things that you want to stop, that you want to quit, that you know are not good for you, but that you've been procrastinating on for too long? And focus on these things. Oftentimes it's not the big goals, the big dreams and projects that you want to start to create a breakthrough. Yes, that's what we focus on as well. But my intention mainly with this video is to just bring these little moments into your awareness so that you can see the gold at the same time that's in front of you. Because these two worlds coexist. It's not that one is better than the other, or that you only should be focusing on one. Focus on all of these small situations to step outside of your comfort zone. And of course, set these big stretch goals. Like I said in the beginning with the one-arm handstand. I'm not just training a little bit of handstand. I want to develop circus level mastery. Setting a goal like that, it stretches the hell out of me. And it's supposed to. I want to experience something like that. So yes, you can use these bigger things to your advantage, but that's a different video. I wanted to highlight all these little things that are around you that you can do on a consistent basis. It's like speaking your truth. It's not diluting your truth. It's setting those boundaries. It's living in alignment with those standards. It's asking for help. It is moving without having all the answers. All of these things you can do every single day. You can send these people messages. You can ask for help. You can open yourself up vulnerably. You can stop the things that you are avoiding that you know you want to stop. You can do this right now. So now that it's in your awareness, you have a decision. You have a decision and you can vote for the man that you want to be. Are you just going to continue life like you've always been living? Or are you going to use this moment to create a change and to make all of these decisions moving forward? Because you can make these decisions on a daily basis, and that's on you. You have the power.